someone's shoe. And then here comes Danica. And bam, drop kick.
In one of the early runs in Danica Patrick's Nationwide Series career, she was competing for a win. And with her having such competitive speed, it was devastating that her chance of winning was eliminated from someone's shoe ending up on the track. And Danica, while leading, ran over it.
Might have another sighting of wildlife in the area.
Squirrel sitting over in turns 3 and 4. I would not doubt if they threw a caution. If it's kind of running around out there. They tried to catch it before the race. Just keep that in mind. What is it? It's a squirrel. It's not wearing a helmet. Not one of them squirrels. A real squirrel.
Yeah. I'll tell you one thing. It's going to take a while.
I believe the answer to that would be, Wally, everywhere.
This 91 Extravaganza, a seagull that flies into the left front end of Dale Earnhardt's Chevy Lumina. He doesn't get to see the end of the race.
Caution for the second time today. A big piece of debris right there. That or a trap door in the track one.
Somebody didn't do their job.
Watch this. Here it comes.
No, maybe it's just the wind off of them. Man, that's wind's blowing hard that way too. But somebody didn't. That's a heavy-duty light too. Now it's a good thing it didn't hit a car. Yeah, exactly.
I have a spectator climbing the fence. Security not doing their job. Guy climbing over the damn fence. I think that's the first time there's been a caution for somebody climbing up on the fence.
Daytona 500 with 78 laps to go under a
The 2010 Daytona 500 had an incredible finish and is known for the late finish. But while most that watch the race live won't forget, the hours of delays on 2 separate occasions were because of sections of the track coming apart.
The word dramatic comes from his car owner, Ricky Hendrick, who said it's going to be a dramatic change in the weather. I think he's right.
Look what's chasing.
Right. Just when you think you've seen it all.
Let's cover up. Look what's chasing Todd Szegedy around the racetrack.
I wonder what was going through Todd's mind when he looked up and saw that big orange thing coming at him.
Look at that.
I don't think I've ever seen anything like this happen before.
Up for a do-over.
I believe I would too.
Well, but hey guys, almost in front of him.
This looks like it's going to complete a lap, guys.
Hey, it looks like the geniuses in the PR department have thought of a new way to get their product on camera.
Is it going to miss the timing lights? Yes.
We didn't get a time on it though.
This is the biggest crowd response of the day. Is for the rolling Tropicana inflatable.
You know,
can you imagine? You're driving around into turn 3 and a spotter says trouble in turn 4. What is it? I don't know.
Never seen
but
it
it's
before.
big and orange.
The famous Chicagoland orange. There's a good chance that there are more people that would recognize the Tropicana orange on the track compared to any other Chicagoland moment.
Defense.
I've seen caution flags for a lot of reasons in the last 30 years, but this is a new one.
See the white car on the bottom of the racetrack. That's Ty. Oh, he ran over something.
What the heck?
Yeah, he ran over something, and then I don't know if it knocked an oil line out of it, Steve. That's what it looks like.
Yeah, it looks like oil smoke because it's coming out of both front tires. And right there, the right front tire looks up.
Oh,
wow.
This is huge.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
I think something's hit him hard, Mike, because there's nobody around him. Oh, there's your problem. Here's your problem.
Jeff Gordon
right
hit pieces of a racetrack a few separate times.
Possibly,
but this Martinsville incident, in Gordon's opinion,
and
his dominant car prior to the incident, can be argued as the reason why the 24 didn't win that race.
Wow.
Oh, he ran over something.
It looked like the engine.
Wasn't that debris from the...
Yeah, but I mean, it was a big piece of debris. Kenny Hobble got off into the grass.
Looks like he's picked up one of the signs.
Yep. The other part of it's laying on the track right below the starter stand. So watch on the restart as the 75 car gets off driver's left.
Oh, my. How did that happen?
One. That was it. Looked like he just anticipated the start and then ran up on the back of the car in front of him.
Yeah.
For the lead. Got a little interesting, too.
He'd have a loose left rear wheel. And he just hit the wall. He just hit the wall hard, Matt. And around goes Gilliland.
And everybody else gets on the brakes.
I think they're running over part
parts over there. I see parts flying everywhere.
And a wheel goes over the fence into a camper area. And, well, a lot of damage to Gilliland.
I think he hit the wheel.
I believe so.
I think he hit the wheel and launched it. Yeah, you see the center of the tire, the wheel is gone.
Well, the only way we're going to find out, we're going to have to go over to the infield and dig it out of that camper tent that it went over into.
Man, look at the guys.
And it did bounce off the hood of Gilliland's car. It's still going. Photographer scramble. Look in the right-hand corner of your screen as David Gilliland spins and bam, hood and windshield.
Amazing.
Brian Vickers has climbed out of his car. He is okay.
I believe I hit an animal over on the backstretch. And they said, are you sure? He goes, yeah, I think it was a beaver. It went up over the top of the hood. Right now, they couldn't find any remnants, thankfully. But what they are doing is they noticed the grill screen has been pushed in, so they're having to untape that and pull that all out. So at least it's good news for Stephen Light. Maybe not so good news for the beaver. Marty?
Make it in one more stop.
Hey. This is not the lucky dog or the free pass. This is not even funny. And
well, Matt, I can confirm Martin Truex Jr., the man who was behind him when that happened, he said it was a groundhog that flew up into the sky, and he swerved to miss it, scraped the wall just a little.
Limited camera, which traveled over and across the track, had a drive cable, not a cable, but a piece of nylon and fabric rope that helped to move that camera along its catenary. Now, here it is, overhanging the track at turn 4. The first car coming is going to be Kyle Busch. That's going to catch in his right front wheel well, and it's just going to whipsaw the fender behind the wheel.
The Fox camera lines getting into wheel wells of multiple cars led to one of the strangest situations in the sport for a race. As NASCAR actually red flagged the race, but let the teams check for any related damage, and actually fix that damage and go back on the track to make sure everything was repaired to ensure the TV cable line wouldn't have any consequence to changing the race other than the caution occurring.
Actually behind the wheel, you didn't see it there, but he makes contact right here. These crossover steps are on the track. He hits them. Everybody's fine. The car was fine, but everybody was worried about Jeff Burton and wrecking in that car.
I think Burton, he's okay.
That's still to be determined.
Saw that debris on the back straightaway. Got to think that might bring out a yellow. Look at Christopher Bell. Almost run over some. There it is. The yellow flag's out.
Caution's out, and bumper bar. See there?
Somebody hit that down the back straightaway. The 20 car, Christopher Bell, on the inside of Allgaier. Christopher sees it at the last minute, but not soon enough. And it looked like it went up and hit the 00 Cole Custer as well.
They're not done hitting it.
Kaz Gralla. He's going to get it out of the way.
Oh, and we've got trouble on the track, and it's Kyle Busch upside down.
Big time crash. Kyle Busch goes upside down and rolls down across on his roof here on lap 26. Cars comes back over, and now side over side barrel rolls.
You can't put any blame on anybody, I don't think, here. Although I think we do see a little contact between the 33 and the 5. But when he pulls out there, that car's automatically going to start coming back a little bit because he's come out against a brick wall of wind right there. Even though he's got to run, that car automatically slows down when he pulls out.
The dog's out.
We had a dog running through the infield, and this was while first practice was underway, so they threw the red flag, they stopped the trucks, and the safety crew tried to chase this dog down.
Three key players, and just a moment ago, here's what's happened. A fan somehow gets out of the infield area, comes out on the track, and is trying to get Matt Kenseth's autograph.
Oh, do you think alcohol had anything at all to do with that? Oh, my God. Kenseth is going, you're not going to believe what just happened here, guys. He jumps over the guardrail, runs back up, and then gets apprehended here.
Yeah. There was a jackrabbit crossing the track. Not anymore. Some of it is on the left front of Kyle Busch's car, who saw the jackrabbit and tried to avoid it. You see the smear there.